Hey, what's up, NHL fans around the world? This is the one, the only, Mark Anthony Spencer for another NHL update. NHL trade rumors for, what's the date? February 25th, Friday, February 25th, 2011. Folks, the hockey's been great. I've seen a lot of great games recently. Watched Vancouver Canucks, St. Louis Blues last night. Good game. St. Louis put up a fight against Vancouver. Vancouver still has some good players. Sammy Salo, the oft-injured Sammy Salo. He finally got a goal, game-winning goal, power play goal. It was pretty sweet. And last night I watched a little bit of the Los Angeles Kings and Minnesota Wild. The Kings just put on the magic last night. Wayne Simmons had a 2-goal game. Great night from Bernier. Jonathan Bernier of the Los Angeles Kings. He's proven that he really is a go-to guy, a go-to goalie that can make big saves. So, as far as I'm concerned, folks, let's continue with all the rumors and all the hoopla and all the this and that or that and this. So, all right, let's go take a look at what's going on. All right, here's what I'm taking a look at today. It looks like the latest tonight, according to Spectre Hockey, is the latest on the Devils, Maple Leafs, and the Penguins. So this is what they're saying. Well, the Devils trade. Will the Devils trade Jason Arnott? Could the Leafs move Clark MacArthur? Or are the Penguins done dealing? What about the Calgary Flames? Okay, this is the absolute latest from New Jersey. According to the NorthJersey.com, NJ.com report, Devils center Jason Arnott will be meeting with general manager Lou Lamoriello on Sunday, where he'll make a decision on if he'll accept a trade or remain with the Devils for the rest of the season. Arnott is an unrestricted free agent at the end of the season and carries a no movement clause in his contract. Well, this is what Spectre has to say. Spectre is basically saying, okay, note that Arnott has previously said he'd be willing to waive his no-trade clause, but that was before the Devils went on a current hot streak. So we'll see. What I feel with this, I really feel that Jason Arnott could be traded, but I don't think they'll probably trade him. You know, they're on fire. They really are. They might have lost last night against Philadelphia, but, you know, this team has just been on fire. I mean, Ilya Kovalchuk literally has 9 goals in his last 8 games. He's on fire. Arnott's on fire. Rolston's cooking. The goaltending from both Hedberg and Brodeur has been just amazing. The team is playing so much better since Jacques Lemaire took over as a coach. I gotta admit, this team it's like 2 different teams. It's like Jekyll and Hyde. And my honest opinion, I feel that the Devils might be buyers. They might not be sellers. You know, they have guys like Zubris they can get rid of. Volchenkov. I don't think they'd trade Volchenkov. You know, there's a few other players. Johan Hedberg. I've been hearing rumors. There's some teams out there that want to get him. Minnesota, for one. A few other teams like Columbus. I even hear Columbus, I don't know if they're sellers or buyers, but I hear Columbus is sniffing around for a goalie, for a defenseman. And I hear that they're still interested in Sheldon Surrey, and they're looking to get a big winger to play on one of the wings on their team. So maybe Umberger might be up for sale, but I doubt it. They have a few other players on that team they could trade off. I even heard rumors, in November, that they were going to move Steve Mason, their young, up-and-coming goaltender. So I don't know. We'll just have to see, folks. You just never know. You never know, you know? You never know. Okay, here's another one. From the Toronto Sun, the legend himself, Steve Simmons, wonders if Clark MacArthur and the Toronto Maple Leafs can reach a compromise on a new contract before the trade deadline. MacArthur is a free agent this summer, and it's believed general manager Brian Burke could shop him at the deadline. if they cannot agree on a new contract. Simmons said the value for MacArthur could be 3 years at $8 million, but it's believed the winger has sought more, while the Leafs have offered less. According to Lance Hornby, meanwhile, reports Colorado defenseman John Michael Lyles has been long rumored on the Leafs' radar. It's believed the Avs are amongst 5 teams Burke has spoken to regarding the acquisition of a veteran defenseman. So I think with the recent move of Thomas Kaberle, the Leafs are going to try, trust me, they're going to try to get a puck-moving defenseman at the trade deadline. They're going to really try. And I think Michael Lyles is the guy they're going to try to get. There's not too many puck-moving defensemen in hockey, and if there are, they're not going to get them. Every team wants a puck-moving defenseman. San Jose's still looking for a puck-moving defenseman, and they can't get one. So we'll see what happens. We'll have to see what happens. Okay, here's another report from the Picture Tribune Review. Pittsburgh Post-Gazette reported that Penguins general manager Ray Shero might not be done dealing, as he could be in the market for an affordable defenseman. With Brooks Orpik out 4 to 6 weeks, though, he said defensemen are coming at a premium. Okay, this is what Spectre has to say. Shero has proven a savior trader at the time of the year, so I don't know. We'll see. I think Shero is going to try to go get some defensemen. Watch for Chris Phillips. There's a few other young defensemen in the league that are available. We'll have to see. You got to watch for New Jersey. They could be buyers or they could be sellers. So we'll just have to see. They have some good defensemen that teams want. Florida still has some defensemen that teams want. Volkun's still available. Philadelphia still needs a goalie. I don't know if Jaguar is available at all, but we'll just have to see. Okay, here's one last rumor for this. According to the Calgary Herald, Calgary Sun reports Flames general manager Jay Feaster isn't under any pressure to make a major move leading up to the trade deadline. He's not expected to move pending unrestricted free agents like Antoine Batchuk, Curtis Glencross, and Brendan Morrison, and Alex Tanguay, and Steve Staios, because of the job they've done in helping the Flames get back into the playoff contention. Feaster would like to add more depth, but he might lack depth in his system to make a significant move. I think Feaster's going to probably add some players. I don't know who they're going to add. They'll add something. Watch out for maybe a Chris Neal. He's available. I think Vancouver should go get him. Even Chris Phillips. So, I don't know what's going to happen next, but my honest opinion, folks, if I'm Mike Gillis, go get Phillips. He's the last piece. Him and Neal. You go get those guys. It might cost you Mason Raymond or Cody Hodgson. Big deal. Go make that deal. Your team has a good chance to go to the Stanley Cup in 2011. You want to win the Cup? You got to go do what you got to do. You have to go for it. You have to go for it. Because if you don't, you'll be out in the first round, I predict. If they don't make a move at this deadline, they're going to get a major injury to one of their star players in a playoff series, maybe first round, maybe against the Calgary Flames, and that will be bon voyage for the Vancouver Canucks. So they got to make a move. They got to get some depth because they won't be able to rely on the farm system come playoff time. So just remember, they got to go make 2 moves, and I hope they do because I love trades. Every fan in the league loves trades, and I hope they make a trade. I hope the Rangers make a trade. I hope every team makes a deal because the trade deadline is still one of the funnest adventures in the world. The NBA trade deadline was amazing. All the big moves that happened. I'm going to have to do a recap on that too, folks. But thanks for watching. For Friday, February 25th, 2011. This is the one and only Mark Spencer saying so long, bye-bye, and we'll see you in the future.